You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev
so
Nips, I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh, wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're the best.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
You're
Never change.
really good at sweating.
I am very good. Thank you.
I'm pretty good too, honestly.
You are? It's not noticeable.
Thank you.
Like when I'm sweating, people can see it run down my face.
Well, that's pretty aggressive. Are you like low level sweating most of the time?
Yeah, I'm low level sweating.
Like even
right
when
now.
it's cold out? Well, right.
Yeah.
I would say right now I'm at a medium sweat and I'm not doing anything.
I'm at a medium high. I was sleeping and I felt like I was sweating really bad while sleeping.
Yeah.
It was not good. It's really upsetting.
I think it's fine. And you're great.
You're great. You're wonderful. Welcome to the Hug Life Podcast. I'm Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike Coletta.
And this is our podcast.
Yeah, it is.
Pod.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you for listening. Welcome to the
You're
Hug Bug Sweat
correct.
Lodge.
It is 95 today.
It was 102 when I was driving over here.
No, yesterday it was 100.
In my car. It's
well,
at 102.
Edith's shooting a little high, I think, but that's all right.
Oh, how dare you speak about Kia Soul that way.
Is that her Kia Soul?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's really fucking hot here still. So if you're in a different location, send us your rain.
Send us your cool air vibes.
Tweet us your rain, please.
Your rain.
Speaking of Twitter.
You want to get in?
I don't know.
You want to get into it?
What, you can follow me at Monica Nevi?
That's it, and you can follow me at Micheletta.
Yeah,
We just
you
got
get
into it. We so got into it.
We got in and out real
guys.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is going to
Do
be
you
a
want to
weird
plug
one.
some shows?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Tonight, when this comes out, I will be at the Van Nuys Comedy Club at the Springbok in Van Nuys. And then the next day, the 29th, I am at the Pachanga Casino in Temecula. I don't know why you would be there, but if you are there, you should go to the
Did you
show.
get a gamble?
No, probably not.
You're not going to gamble your heart away?
No, I'm nervous, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Do you
Whatever.
want a back rub from somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
From somebody else. That'd be great. Let's see. October 1st, I'm at the West Side Comedy Theater for 12 Shiny Nickels in Santa Monica. And then, let's see. So check out monicanevi.com for these exact things. But I'll be in Chicago I believe on the 13th, I'm doing the Parlor Car Show. On the 14th, I'm doing the Wet Cash Show.
Wet Cash.
Yeah, and there's a couple other things in there, so check out my website. And then the 19th through the 23rd of October, I will be in New York at the She Devil Festival. And most of those are at the Broadway Comedy Club or the Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
19th through what?
23rd.
It's a long time to be away.
Mm-hmm. You gonna be okay?
I'm going to cry every day you're gone.
All right.
Is that cool? Are you going to cry every day that you're away from me?
No.
I feel like this is really a one-way street right now.
Well, you're projecting it. You want me to say something, but I'm not gonna go into that.
You're not going to go into that?
No, I'm not gonna fall for it.
Oh, that's rude.
I don't believe that, but I'm not.
I don't believe in falling for it. I don't believe
in your tricks.
In your tricks and ruses. You got some
I know what
serious-
you're trying to do, Coletta. Anyways.
Trying to make you feel something?
That's where I'll be. MonicaNevi.com. Trying to make you feel... Yeah, I've been trying for years. It's not going to happen.
Other than sweaty.
There's other cool stuff on MonicaNevi.com now.
Like what?
As well. Like...
What's on your website?
You could see my calendar, where I'll be in advance so that you can decide to come to my shows. 2, you can use a button that is now added to go to our Square store.
Square store?
Yes, that has
Square?
our Hug Life t-shirts on there. There's new ones that aren't here yet, but they're going to be here.
They're going to be here soon, so get them before they go away.
There's also some exciting Monica Nevi merch that's coming out pretty soon.
What
very,
is that?
Very excited. I can't tell you yet.
Like underwear?
Motherfucker.
Oh, well, shit, it is. I was just trying to jokingly guess.
Yeah, well, it is. Anyways, you knew that, too.
I know. I didn't think about it.
That's all right. But no, that's really exciting. So here's the deal. On my website, there's a pop-up. I wouldn't know it's annoying, but if you sign up or click out of it, it won't pop up for like months. So it's just a one-time thing. But it's an email list, and if you sign up on that, we're going to send you like when the new stuff is out, you'll know things in advance basically, and also I'm going to give some discounts and whatnot.
On my website, when you go there, there's a pop-up, and it goes away after a month, but it's just like nude hot girls right now.
You know what? So
is that what yours says?
No. But I was looking earlier. So I write blogs, and whatever you guys.
You can join my nude hot girls.
You guys can check it out. But so now I have this thing on it where you can put like the grids of you might also like. Because it just circulates traffic better, which is cool. But I picked arts and entertainment. That makes sense. Like it's kind of the same thing, right? And then I looked today to make sure it went on the bottom of the blog I just wrote, and it was like nude pictures of Michaela Maroney or whatever. And I was like, God damn it!
Who's Michaela Maroney?
She was a gymnast. It doesn't matter. But but there was just like shitty stuff where I'm like, fuck, I gotta like pick something else, or I don't know. Or you know what? I'll just leave it because who doesn't want to see? Maybe.
Monica's a porn dealer.
Are there porn dealers?
You're dealing out those porns.
Anyways.
How many porns would you like today?
MonicaNevy.com. Check it out right now for naked pictures of other people.
On October 1st, I'm also at the West Side Comedy Theater with Monica. We'll probably carpool to that. It'll be fun. And then just give me a look like we're not.
I have plans.
And then October 3rd, I'm at the Crispy Comedy Show. It's extra crispy.
Where is that?
It's in North Hollywood.
It's
at the Universal Bar and Grill.
Oh, cool.
Actually, yeah. And then on October 8th through 10th, I am emceeing the world's most important plywood and boat festival. It's the 3rd annual plywood and boat festival in Port Aransas.
They already got 3. That's pretty good.
They're killing it right now.
Every other plywood and boat festival I've been to, 1 year and then they're done.
You can vote on your best one, and my dad is like making a boat, and he's been doing progress reports on Facebook. So like when he's like how it's going. So if you guys want to,
awesome.
if you guys want to add Frank Coletta on there, make sure it's a picture of a man kayaking and not another man holding a younger woman, because it's my brother. But you could add him too if you wanted to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you want.
You're just out here trying to get everybody to be friends with your.
My brother and my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. And then I have more shows in October, but that's when I'm stopping. I'm stopping after the Port Aransas.
You did?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you more about them later.
Oh, got it. I
kind of want to leave some room for suspense.
It made it sound like you were going to stop doing comedy.
Yeah.
After the Plywood and Boat Festival.
I feel like I've peaked at the Plywood and Boat Festival.
I mean, what are you going to do that's ever going to be better than that, you know?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, that might be a safe bet.
Yeah, like that's pretty much where it's going to end.
No. All right. Also, Amazon.
What are you going to buy on Amazon?
I don't know. But you know what I am going to do? I would go to huglifepodcast.com and then click on the Amazon banner at the top so that it would take me to Amazon. And we get a little kickback when I purchase blackout blinds for your bedroom.
Oh, really? I'm going to purchase a waterproof case for your phone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just told Mike that I had dropped my phone all the way in the toilet twice, and it still works. I don't know why.
Did it get like in the hole a little bit?
A little bit, but it probably didn't get all the way down. It was definitely fully submerged, but I got got it out of there real quick both times.
That's what happened to me. If you get it out quick enough, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard that rice method is bullshit. It's not real.
I don't know. I've had
people are honking their horns in unison.
Well, maybe it didn't. Maybe I had friends that did that, but they also pulled it out fast enough that it didn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
And then they put it in rice anyways because they were scared.
They're scared of rice?
Are you scared?
Yeah.
You're scared of rice? No, scared of their phone breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's some real shit, man.
It's some real life shit.
You try to deal without.
You could get an iPhone 7?
No, I think I'm going to try and get a 6.
An iPhone 6?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know. I'm really hoping.
And then you and I can send righty messages back and forth on iOS 10.
If enough people use our Amazon banner, then we can buy me a phone. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
And finally, you can you can rate and review, subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher.
Yeah,
Listen to us on Racketeer Radio. Mm-hmm. You can like the Facebook group. Yeah. That makes me feel good.
Like Facebook, it's a page.
It's a page. That's fine, too.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think of us as more of a group of friends than a page, you know?
Yeah, hug bucks.
That's right. That's how I like to think of it.
That's nice of you.
Mm-hmm. How's that pillow you're leaning on, by the way? Because that was my head pillow, and it was slightly sweaty when yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm sweating.
It wasn't drooly, though.
I'm sweating also, so I can't really tell.
We're all sweating into our furniture.
It's just one big
sweaty family.
Sweat couch.
It's the sweaters. That's our new TV family.
Yeah, the sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the sweaters.
The sweaters is.
Okay. Do you want to do some good news?
Are you ready for it?
I think I am.
Okay. You wanna do the intro real quick for it?
Yeah. Hey guys, good news.
That was excellent.
Thank you so much.
That was really, really, really good.
We didn't get to do it last week. So.
I know. It was kind of a bummer. Schoolboy wins Humanity Award after learning sign language to help deaf classmate. Isn't that nice? He wanted to ensure his best friend, Isum Gurung, settled in at school, so he learned sign languages.
That's so nice of him.
Yeah,
That's
right?
like not an easy thing to do either.
Yeah, this happens
It's a lot of
It
effort.
happens in Australia. This is what happens in Australia.
It happens in Australia
It just
all the
happens there
time.
every
People
day.
just learning different languages for other people.
He's a year 6 student from Canberra. I think that's how you say it.
Canberra, yeah.
And he learned the language from scratch.
From like he made it up.
Yeah, he made it up. That's what they don't say. It's just fake sign language.
He's the kid's like, I have no fucking idea what
You
you're saying.
just flipped me off like 7 times. What gives? But yeah, I think that's a very nice thing to do for a friend.
It's a really nice thing to
Does it
do.
make you feel good?
Yeah. I
Good.
feel great. I wish someone would have learned English for me, I guess. I
They
don't know.
learned English. You were in a school of no English.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough to grow up like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Halifax's gratitude on video display. That's not the.
I appreciate your headline reading voice was on though.
This is the title. Social experiment showed 99 of 100 people said thank you when the door was held for them.
Oh.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be like 60%. It was 99 out of 100.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Are these adults?
This is adults.
So I'll tell you, kids don't give a shit.
It's people in Halifax and Dartmouth.
Where's that?
I think this is the UK.
Halifax is
No, it's Canada.
Canada, right?
Nova
Yeah.
Scotia.
Well,
Don't
I'd be
you know?
interested to see if they did it here. Would it be different?
Yeah, because Canada's so nice.
Yeah.
When I was on the bus in Canada,
Supposed to be.
when me and my good friend Kermit Apio, former guest of the podcast, were in Canada working at the Hecklers Comedy Club,
Mm-hmm.
every time someone got off the bus, they'd say thank you.
To the bus driver.
Every time.
That's great.
It's made us feel uncomfortable if you don't say it.
Do you think
look
they
like a
take
butt.
that for granted? The bus
I think so.
drivers,
I
they're
think
like,
so.
I don't even notice anymore.
If they came down here, they'd be really upset and how mean they were treated. But they have that federal protection.
Maybe you just got to switch it up. You know, everybody's like, thank you. You got to be like, you're my favorite bus driver or something like that.
I love
Like,
you,
really
bus
switch it
driver.
up. Yeah, this is forever. Something
This
like
is forever.
Mhm.
Here's a ring.
So glad we got married.
I'm so glad we got married, bus driver. I love you so hard.
Gross.
That's not gross.
Yeah, it is.
You're
I
gross.
love you so hard.
This is titled, this last one is called She'll Go Far. Baby girl born on a plane is given 1 million air miles.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, she was born on a plane?
She was born
in
on
my
a
head,
plane.
In my head, I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be a big deal to like give
Mhm.
birth on a plane.
Cebu,
Also, why was she flying that close to?
They just didn't know. It just came all of a sudden. Cebu
Oh, it was like early.
Pacific said the baby named Haven was the first to be delivered on one of its planes. So because it was the first one,
Does that happen? very-
1 million air miles.
Interesting.
Yeah. What would you be willing to give birth on a plane if you got 1 million air miles?
I don't think that if I was pregnant and it was going like that, you'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I
Would
feel like
you
would
willing
have-
to be birthed again on a plane to get 1 million air miles?
Oh yeah.
They'd put you
Now,
inside a
for
lady,
sure.
and then you'd have to get out of the lady
Like my size right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
What lady are we talking here?
A
like
real
I
big
don't
lady.
know. Okay, so then I would have. It'd probably be cooler in there than it is in here.
And probably more
So,
comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. No, yeah,
placenta.
For a million, gross. For a million air miles, absolutely, I would totally be
What would you
rebirthed by a.
do for 1 million air miles? It's like Klondike bar.
All right,
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
even done with my sentence.
sorry,
before
I
you
got
just
really
sang right
excited.
over it.
I'm a little delirious. It's hot.
God damn
All
it!
right, it's okay.
Drink your water.
I'm gonna drink my water. Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, I would totally be rebirthed for a million airplanes.
That's the phrase rebirth.
Rebirthed.
It's so gross sounding.
It is. Well, and I'm like, I got a little bit of imagery happening right now. For some reason, I'm wearing clothes.
I'm picturing the rhino.
I'm
scene
picturing
from
me
Ace
in
Ventura
this
2.
this outfit coming out with my
at least
shoes
you're in
on.
Comfy. Well,
I
you
don't
should
know
take
why
your
I'm
shoes
wearing.
off.
I should take my shoes off anyways. But
If you're gonna go in some strange person's vagina, you should take your shoes off.
actually, every time I've been in a strange person's vagina, my shoes have been off.
That's
So,
good.
Yeah,
That's important.
that's good. Yeah.
We're
You gotta
about
be safe.
safety.
Sometimes you need the traction.
Do you want one more good news story?
Sure.
You feel like it?
Anyways, the
feeling it.
baby was born on the plane.
Yeah.
Millionaire mouse. That's cool. Good for her. She probably won't appreciate it quite yet, but
Passenger raisins.
the California raisins were on a bus.
Those passenger raisins.
Okay.
Uber driver will watch his son compete in the Rio Olympics after passenger raises money for his trip. So Uber
clearly
driver,
this was a while ago.
Yeah, but I had to say that's why I asked you one more because I feel like it's getting dated. But this a Pennsylvania Uber drivers
You said so many words wrong.
dream
in
of
just this
traveling
one.
to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, to see his son compete in the Olympic Games is coming true thanks to a chance encounter with a determined passenger. The driver's name is Ellis Hill, and Liz Willock is the one that raised the money so he could go see
Who
his son.
is the athlete?
His son is Darren Hill, and he would be representing Team USA in shot put.
That's awesome.
Yes, shot put is a fun contest because they throw cannonball looking things.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
You gotta make that sound when you throw it.
boom.
It's like they'd scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that's right. He scored a touchdown in shot put. It's when you throw it really
Yeah,
well.
I always go to track meets and just yell touchdown.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Anyways, that's exciting. People all doing nice things. I like it. It kind
People
of
doing nice things for nice
goes right into
people.
our positive spin here.
Positive spin video.
I call it positive spin for this specifically because I've
I'm
had
writing
some
down.
weird experiences with this.
I haven't had many experiences with this, which bothers
You
me that
haven't?
you've had so many.
Well, I haven't had a lot, but there's been some where I'm like, all right, it is a nice thing, but it's getting kind of weird, You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
All right. So we're talking about gifts, randomly giving someone a gift, right? It's not a birthday. It's not you're just...
It's just because you exist for that day.
Right. You hear a lot about in relationships, they're like, oh, he got her flowers for no reason. And I'm like, there is a reason. But
There's always a reason.
There's always a reason.
Sexual
or he cares about her, wants her to
intercourse.
feel good. That's still a reason.
That's a reason.
Anyways.
That's not sexual intercourse.
I mean, that could also be a reason. But, you are giving someone a card for out of nowhere kind of thing.
Do you want me to get you a card? Is
Nope.
this you projecting to me?
I made you a card while you were asleep.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Do you want it right now?
What? Now I feel like a ding dong.
While you were asleep.
Did I snore while I was asleep?
Yeah.
Was it nice? Was it giving you flashbacks to living in a studio?
No.
No. Michael Lettuce, and there's flowers on it. I like these Easter colored pencils.
Thank you. That's all I had.
You are a great podcast co-host. I appreciate all the work you do for Hug Life. You are also an awesome friend who is very caring and lets me make fun of them a lot. That's the last part is upsetting. Thanks for being great.
That's not upsetting. That's just true that I do that and you deal with it well.
I just take it and I just cry at night. That's all I do.
Okay, I think you're missing the point of it. I made you a card.
I know. It was very nice of you. Thank you. Do you want a
Welcome.
hug?
So
I'm sweaty.
No, not right now. But how does that make you feel? Is that I mean, it wasn't really out of nowhere because we're talking about this right now. But if I just gave you that,
I mean, it made me feel pretty good right now. I feel like hugging you.
that's good.
But I won't.
So maybe the
I'm
reason
sweaty.
people do it is for hugs.
Probably.
Yeah. Do you feel obligated to hug a person every time they give you a gift?
Yeah, even if they serve me a meal at a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
or if I
Anytime they bring you some. Well, that's
or
not
if
really
they give me
random
a
though.
flyer on the street, if they're like, "Hey, you should buy stuff from this clothing store," I'm like, "Get in here." Big
They're
dog.
like, "Do you believe in Jesus?" And then you just hug them.
Like, I do.
Actually, they would probably stop talking to you if you did that.
Why?
Because that to
think
me,
that
if
Jesus
I
hugged
told
them.
you, if I told you, do you believe in
shush me?
Jesus? I want to convince you, and then you just hug me. That to me means you have already accepted the Lord into your heart
Oh, really?
or your butthole, whatever.
How do you accept the Lord? I don't want to get into it.
How do you accept the Lord into your? You gotta be Catholic. All right, let's move on. Sorry.
That felt really good, Monica.
Yeah. What other? I mean, like flowers. Do you care about flowers? Have you gotten anybody
I
flowers?
would always get upset when I worked my day job in Seattle because all these women would get flowers and I never got flowers, and they'd laugh like
all these women would get flowers.
Yeah, the only women that it was always majority women that I'd work with, and they'd all get flowers on like their anniversaries or Valentine's days.
Okay.
And they're all like, they got flowers. And I'm like, oh man, I wish someone would get me flowers. And they just laugh like, ha ha ha, That's so funny. Mike's just crazy, but I really meant it.
Did. You can order them for yourself.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I know. 1-800-Flowers. Not our sponsor.
Not our sponsor. Stop throwing out not our sponsors.
Sorry. Okay, so cards.
Flowers,
nice
candy, appreciated. Chocolate.
Would you rather have a nice note that was written sincerely or candy? Not from me specifically, but maybe from the lady friend.
No, this feels pretty sincere.
It is very sincere.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
I love you.
I colored it myself.
Love you, Monica.
I love you too, Mike.
She did it.
Did you hear the struggle in my voice?
Yeah, I heard the struggle in your voice. I would rather get a note if it's like a lady friend, like if she's down to bang, you know what I mean? Which happens like once a day usually.
That somebody's like trying to bang you?
Yeah, like I'm all like, yeah, dude, love the card, but would really appreciate some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Skittles instead. Like that's...
I see. So you're like, hey lady, if you're really trying to bang this sweat train...
Yeah, if you're trying to jump on the Sweat Express...
You got to get some Reese's in me first.
Your ticket is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup king size. You know what I mean? That's
king size.
King size is like first class. Like I'll actually care about the bang,
Oh, right.
But if you get me that 2 Reese's
Putting
shit
some effort
or
into
the
it.
minis, like that's fucking bullshit.
What about like Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces are good for like just like hand stuff and foreplay.
Oh God, I knew exactly what you were gonna say, and it was still funny.
You knew exactly I would say hand stuff and foreplay?
Yeah, just something not necessarily in those words, but it was just like it wouldn't be the full thing. You know? What is it? Reese's Pieces are good for just like hand stuff
and foreplay.
That's great.
So watch out. Don't get me candies, lady, unless you mean it. You hear that, ladies?
So let's say hypothetically you had another day job where there's like office ladies, maybe older, they're trying to do something nice. If they gave you Reese's Pieces, you'd be like, all right.
I'm like, let's do this. And they just take my shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'd be like, what's happening? This is upsetting.
So maybe don't get Mike candy. I don't know, man.
That's not true. I wouldn't strip down immediately. We'd have to go to a dark room,
Yeah.
I'd be like, put this bag over my head.
Oh God.
I like how I'm Oakley. I'm Oakley. I am Oakley's.
I like how you call yourself out now because it's too much effort for me.
I have a hard time speaking. Jenny Zagrino said I had a learning disability.
Yeah, well, we've known that since that episode, so I think everybody's given you a little bit benefit of the doubt.
That's hurtful, though.
Well,
I wish people could see our lounged podcast.
Truth or something. We are just hanging out on our sweat couch.
Swatch. You totally missed me say square when you said your Square store. Or you just ignored it.
I did hear it.
And then I just totally outed your merchandise.
Yep.
As being cock rings.
Dude, that's what I'm getting for the guys.
For the guys, I'm getting you cock rings. And for the ladies, you're getting an umbrella. Just non-sexual.
An umbrella. That's great. Okay.
What about you?
Gifts.
What if someone gives you...
What about stuffed animals?
Oh, I mean,
see,
this
then
is
you got to
be
put
upsetting
them
because I have this problem in the back of my mind where it's like that movie, Indian in the Cupboard. Do you remember this movie?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Where there's like an action figure put in a cupboard.
Probably mildly racist, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's mildly racist. But I feel like whenever I get something like that, it's got like a mind of its own. I'm a 28-year-old man. I know that, all right? And I don't like to get those anymore because I don't like to have to give them away.
Like later?
Yeah.
So you're thinking that maybe if it spends time with you, it knows things about you. You give it to someone else, and then they...
Yeah.
Maybe
or
it's
like
telling your
not going to
secrets.
take care of it the way I take care of it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking more of like if everyone's getting you stuffed animals and you have a lot of stuffed animals and I don't know where you would put them. But yeah, them having a mind of their own and telling people secrets, that makes way more sense.
Yeah. I like it. I'm really good at imagining things. You know?
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
The imagination hitting on? Hitting on?
Hitting on.
You feel my imagination hitting on you, ladies?
From here right now, it looks like your eyes are all the way closed. So
They aren't. I'm wearing, my gosh, someone today was just like, hey, you look like Seth Rogen, and then just walked away from
Seth
me.
Seth Rogen's extremely successful, so that's fine.
I don't like when people say people look like other people.
It's a real tough generalization. People say I got Jodie Foster at one time. Like
Jodie
young
Foster?
Jodie Foster, and I was like, all right.
That seems like a weird one. I don't see Jodie Foster in you at all.
Thank you, I guess. She's attractive and successful. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but I think you're Monica. I don't think you're anyone else but Monica.
Thank you. That's very nice.
You're
of you.
welcome.
What about like a gift that is practical?
I was about to say practical.
Whoa, jinx.
Jinx, you owe me a Diet Cola.
Okay.
Do you want one?
Do I want one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let's go get one.
We're gonna have to go, you guys. We need to get some DCs.
DCs and some DMDs.
Pens,
Pens?
notebooks.
Dude, that's a good one.
I get
Notebook's
real
a great
jacked about
one.
both of those things, so never mind. But I don't know, maybe something you. What if somebody
Like
got you
a Brita filter replacement?
Yeah, I mean it's still
Someone's
useful.
like, hey, I got you this Tupperware. That's a great gift. Tupperware.
See, as an adult, I feel like those are
needs
fine.
Tupperware. Everybody.
What about something that might be offensive? Like if somebody was like, "Oh, I have this."
Tupperware with a Nazi symbol on it.
Well, that you should definitely reject. But what if somebody was like, "Here, Mike, I got you a scale or a Fitbit or a teeth whitening or some shit
My
like
mom
that."
did that to me when I was a kid. She put toothbrushes and toothpaste in my brother's stockings.
I didn't mean to.
And
Well, that's like a.
And she's like, because you guys' teeth are gross.
She said it like that.
Yeah. And I was like,
Did you not think that was gonna happen?
I didn't think it was going to happen at all.
Did it?
I was just organizing.
Mike was just pulling a cord for a really long time, not realizing he was gonna pull something off the table. And
Specifically
then
the
did.
recorder for the podcast.
Yes.
I love practical gifts. I don't think I'm insulted by anything anymore.
I think I like that.
Because I've been insulted so much.
Say if somebody comes home and they're like, you know what? I had an extra scale. I don't know why they would have an extra scale, but would you like it? Yeah, I would actually.
Hey, Monica, I got some extra anal bleaching kits. You want one?
No, but I would. I'm
would-
glad that you asked, though. You know.
They're like, hey, Monica, I got you this teeth whitening kit because I think your teeth look gnarly and yellow.
See, I think you could just do without the last part and say, I have this extra teeth whitening kit. Do you want it? And then somebody would be like, yeah, my teeth are
Hey,
gnarly and
Monica,
yellow.
I got you this deodorant because you smell like a foot.
I don't know, feet.
You don't have feet?
I said, I don't know, feet. And then I was going to say, aren't that bad, but
Feet smell?
it's just my feet aren't that bad.
Feet smells don't bother you?
They do. Other people's feet smells.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but if I smelled like my feet, I'd be fine with that. I probably do smell like my feet.
I haven't smelled you recently.
All right.
I try to avoid that. That's what good roommates do. They don't smell each other.
Yeah. It's a hot tip for everybody. Don't
Hot
smell
tip
your roommate.
coming at you. Don't smell your roommate. Don't get them gifts to insinuate the stinky.
If you smell your roommates, you will hate them. Don't worry.
Is that the rule?
Yeah. Don't smell your roommates. It will ruin your relationship.
That's right.
I
I think practical gifts are the best gifts. I'm tired. I'm at that point in my life where I'm tired of getting gifts. Like when people are like, hey, my Christmas is coming up. What do you want? I'm like,
Right.
I don't want. I have too much crap.
There's
Like,
a lot of like gift card type stuff
Gift
that I'm
cards
like,
are the
gift cards would be
shit.
a great thing, or just fucking cash, you know.
cash. Even that cold, hard casholine.
My best friend Troy, it was like my 16th birthday, and we were just having a party at my house.
Uh-huh.
And I opened the door for him, and he goes, "Happy birthday!" And then he goes, "I forgot to get you something," and just opens his wallet and hands me $20.
That's a great gift, though.
I know. It's like and he's my best friend.
Good job.
Soulmate.
What did you use that $20 on? Do you remember? Cigarettes?
I don't
Because you were a
know.
rebel?
No.
What about chewing tobacco?
Nope.
What about moonshine?
Nope.
$20 moonshine? That's got to be some bad moonshine.
I don't know. Is moonshine expensive?
Yeah, I mean, you want the better stuff. You're going to pay more. Just like anything else. Did you get some Tupperware?
I probably used it on like going to Red Robin, honestly.
Dude, I think
a thing
you
I
and me
did.
would have gotten along in high school.
I feel like that's all we really did was like go to movies and go to Red Robin.
I went to Red Robin so much.
Denny's. We went to Denny's a lot.
Oh, Denny's. I'm just writing down all these restaurants right now.
I know. I was trying not to provoke the
food?
the food chain beast inside of you,
Jeez, I
but
just poked my eye with my own glasses lens.
it seems like
I'm
a
wearing my glasses right now for
Manufacturing
for the
issue.
studio audience.
for the studio audience. If
Mhm.
they were here, they would know that.
Yeah, I know. But I just thought I'd tell the radio audience that it's...
You specified studio. Here's my thing. I think just get somebody a card or a gift sometime. I'm done with your bullshit.
I noticed.
So,
you think you should?
yeah, just like a nice
But people
out
don't
of
take
nowhere.
it the wrong way?
How would they like that? No, I felt was very pointed to just, these are the things that I appreciate. Thank you for doing that.
The only problem with this note is it doesn't tell me how cool I am.
Well, maybe there's a different note coming. Did
You got
think about
another
that?
note?
No,
That's
not
like
with me right
an
now.
Podcast
But
note?
this was for the podcast.
This was like the preemptive.
So I said, you know what? I'll make sure he knows I appreciate him with podcasting
And then the next
stuff.
note is like, hey, Mike, you got a sweet beard. All right. I think you're very good at making up parody songs. I'll be like, yeah, girl, thank you so much. I love you.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, something like that.
I mean, I don't want to judge the note. Like, it wasn't good. It was great. It made me feel really good. Like, I'm not going to.
I feel like you're not accepting it
away.
as well as I was hoping, but that's okay.
I love it. I love flowers.
No,
you
that's
put
fine.
flowers in the front. Hey, you're the best. Get over here. Who wants a high five? Huh? Monica does.
Do you realize how little effort you're putting into this? I'm not high-fiving you and you're just laying down still.
I just took a really long power nap before this. I feel good.
Power? Is that what came out of that
thing?
thing?
Did it feel powerful?
It sounded powerful.
Oh, man.
I looked over and you were almost rolled all the way off the couch, and I thought he was still asleep like that, and I wanted to take a picture so bad, but then he woke up.
You could have.
Whatever.
It's your prerogative.
I'm just saying,
can't
maybe
embarrass me any more than you already have.
maybe there's some people, they're not feeling great, Then you send them a card, changes their whole world.
It is nice. Like, I remember I was when I started working at the law firm,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't expecting gifts, and someone gave me a gift card to GameStop, and I was like, "What the shit?" And it blew my mind.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I bought a game with it. It was great.
Yeah, whatever. I worked for a nonprofit, but during the holidays and stuff, they would give us gift cards and whatnot. But my bosses were both really good at writing, like, very
nice cards.
Yeah, very
that
nice
made you
cards that
feel
were
appreciated.
that were relevant, and like it wasn't like, oh, you do a good job. It was like, we really appreciate these things that you do, and I think you're funny or whatever.
I'm like, Monica, we really appreciate you being here, and we love you.
My boss
And
told
I
me
think
that
your
she
eyes
would have
are
been fine
beautiful.
if we
Is that
died
you?
together.
She would have been fine if you died together and then you got hit by the elk.
in the elk car
When
accident.
that elk was driving the car and it ran into you.
Don't take my jokes. Yeah, and she did. I actually still have the card because it was very nice.
That's nice.
See, that's another thing. I do keep cards when I think they're nice
This is
and
the thing
meaningful.
about. Okay, can we talk about that? Because I tried to keep cards, and I'm like, this is just paper.
I do read them though sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, but I don't keep everything. I just feel like if it's like a nice thing. For a long time, I kept notes from like high school time that I should not have been
Of
keeping.
like, hey, Monica, if you're not busy later, you want to meet me behind the gymnasium and we can smooch.
No, but
You didn't
stuff
get
I
any
should have
notes like
burned a
that?
long time ago, and not until I moved down here did I finally throw a bunch of shit that I should have thrown away.
I never got a smooch note like that. I got one in 7th grade though about like we should go out.
Yeah,
when
did
I
you
was-
circle yes?
Yeah, and I went out with this girl for a weekend, and then I was like, "This is too much commitment," and I ended it.
Yeah, you needed to
I
be
needed to let my
free.
freak flag fly in 7th grade.
You were just feeling like maybe you needed
was-
to play the field a little,
Play
see
the field, and when I
options.
say the field, I mean Xbox. So I needed to do that.
Well, I think you probably could have done that and had a 7th grade girlfriend at the same time.
I don't think so. That's too much commitment.
A 7th grade. Oh yeah.
Did you have a 7th grade girlfriend?
I
you
had
have a
7th grade
seventh grade
boyfriend.
boyfriend?
I had 2.
2 of them at the same time?
At one point, yes.
You were 2-timing these dudes.
One lived in Redmond and one lived went to school with me, but they barely overlapped. But
That's messed up. You should send them a note and apologize.
I should. You're right. I should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You
Hey,
need to be writing me flower notes.
7th grade. I
You're right in
was
7th
kind of
grade.
dating someone else.
You were kind of dating.
But does
Hey,
it count if you're not like kissing anybody or anything?
You weren't kissing anybody in 7th
Well,
grade?
No, one of them I wasn't kissing.
I didn't. Wow. Who was it? Which one was it?
I'm not gonna tell. You don't even know who they are.
I'm going to find him and tell him.
No.
It's too late. I'm going to spill the beans.
Nope.
These beans are getting spilled all over the place.
You're like, I feel wrong about this. I need to have redemption for Monica's discretions in middle school.
Beans.
No.
This episode is going to be called Spilling the Beans. That's my new podcast. It's called Spilling the Beans with Mike Coletta, and I tell everyone their dirty secrets to people.
Tell everyone.
Mike, tell me a dirty secret, All right, now tell me who that you did that to. Okay, now we're going to contact him right now. Spilling the beans.
Then you call him on air with.
And I call him on air with holding a can of beans. We're sponsored by Baked Beans, by, what should we call it? Bush's Baked Beans.
Yeah.
It's a secret recipe that only the dog knows. And then, and then I spill those beans. And everyone feels better because the beans are spilt.
That makes you feel better?
Yeah. How does that make you feel? How do you like my idea? It's a pretty good idea, I think. You'll be my first guest.
No, I don't like. You tell people enough of my secrets that I don't want you to, anyways. So,
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what your merch is going to be? Mm-hmm. And like what else?
Just stuff.
I don't even know. Like legitimately, if you're
You
being
said
serious.
stuff on here. Mitch has said stuff. That's fine. I just secretly have stopped telling you guys things, and you don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
We're not opening up. I tell you everything.
No, you're not opening up anymore. I know, and you know what I do with that information? Keep it secret, because I'm a good friend.
You can tell it to everybody. I don't care.
No.
You're the best.
Thanks.
Thank you for my card.
You're welcome.
I won't use it to wipe my butt later.
Cool.
Now, if Mitch got me a card, that's a butt wiping card for sure.
Well, that's also just a piece of paper that I folded in half, and I took it out of your notebook. So.
That's a great idea. You took this out of my notebook?
Yeah.
Where was my notebook at?
Just on the table.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that's nice of you.
It wasn't like one that you've been using. Obviously, it's been on the table for like 2 months. So.
I thought that was yours.
Definitely yours. I know where all my notebooks are. Anyways, what were you going to suggest?
That we start writing cards to people on toilet paper so that they can just be like, that was a nice thought. And then they wipe their butt and they flush it away. And it's not wasteful to throw the card away.
You could do like some positive affirmations
positive
and
poop
sell
affirmations.
It like
that. Is that this idea?
Or you could just write a note and leave it in the bathroom.
That's true. Or you could just write into the shower, Doug.
Doug, no one likes you?
Doug, no one likes you.
That's not fair. I did that one time. Sorry, guys. I was thinking of a bit in the shower, and I wrote it on the thing, and then accidentally left it there.
When I think of bits in the shower, I pee them on the wall.
Okay.
And then I just leave it there.
You leave it there?
Yeah.
Is that why that one corner is yellow?
Yep.
JK.
JK, shower's clean. We just cleaned it.
Girl. Yeah, let's just make some cards for random people.
Random people?
Like, hey, girl, it's for you.
Ooh, we should make it for our neighbors. Hey, I love that when your dogs bark and it keeps me awake at night. You're the best.
Do they do it at night?
They sometimes bark at night.
Oh.
Hey, I love it.
I think that's a little bit backhanded.
I love it when you start clanking loudly in your toolbox in your truck at 7 a.m. next to my window.
Well, we have very hardworking neighbors.
We do.
They leave early.
They do leave early. I feel like this segment was pretty good. I feel like we kind of nailed the positives of it and how you need to do it to someone. Do it to someone. Mm-hmm. Like force a present upon them.
Force gifts upon.
Mm-hmm. What about if I like an action figure as a gift?
Just, make sure that the tone is a good... is the proper... Mitch is home. Is the proper... I know. Hey, buddy.
Tone's important.
Yeah. Because you don't want to be creepy. Like, if you're just giving a gift to someone you shouldn't be giving gifts to, that's all.
Yeah.
What are you... Oh, he messaged. That's what it means. I was like, what happened to your phone?
But yeah, I think gifts for anyone. I mean, I'd love it now if someone got me a Nerf gun as a gift.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That's a good gift.
It's a fun gift. Or if I got you a Nerf basketball
something
hoop
to play with,
that's
always great.
Out of the year? I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying most of the time. Something to play with is always good.
Something to play with is always good.
Yeah.
Something to entertain. I think it's time. We got to do the top 5 turnaround. We're 38 minutes in.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
I'm feeling alive.
I feel good. I'm to get gifts for people.
You got me a card?
Write people
I didn't
cards
get you anything. I feel like a real shitbird.
Well, you were asleep.
That was true. I was making dreams.
You were what?
You know what's weird about that?
Naked dreams?
I was making dreams.
Oh, making dreams.
You know what's weird about that is I feel like I'm mildly awake and sleeping, and yet I'm snoring apparently really loudly, and I have no idea.
I think that's when you snore, though, is when you're not fully asleep. That's what they said, is that like people who snore aren't actually all the way asleep.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't make it up, but...
You should give me a CPAP machine as a gift.
Okay, that's a practical one.
Yeah, it is a practical one. And you should stick stuff in my nose. That's what a CPAP machine does, is you stick tubes in the nose.
Isn't that
So
like
it keeps it blows air, so it keeps it open.
that sounds uncomfortable though? But yeah,
It's
I can
very
totally
uncomfortable.
get
It's
you
not
there.
a nice thing to sleep with, but you got to do it so you don't snore.
Yeah.
So you don't get the sniffles.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready for
This
it.
is gonna be hard for me.
Top 5 turnaround.
Yes, top 5 turnaround. It doesn't really have anything to do with gifts, but
Gifts?
maybe
Animated
more
gifts?
with gifts, not gifts. It is whatever. There's been a lot of social media stuff that's a big part of political stuff that's going on now, right? Paying attention, sure. So this is the 5 worst Twitter hashtag fails.
Twitter
So,
hashtag fails.
worst hashtags. Basically, all of these are just. They tried to put words together that they shouldn't.
Okay.
So you're gonna say why this is actually a good hashtag for. It's usually a company. Bye, buddy. It's usually a company that has. They're trying to get attention, so it can't necessarily be. But some of them it goes backwards because it's not the right attention.
Uh-huh.
So you got to say why it's a good hashtag or it's a good thing that they picked that one, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. So the first one was by a company called Research in Motion.
Research in motion.
And so their hashtag was RIM jobs. Rim jobs.
Why it's a good one?
Yeah.
I think rim jobs are an underrated sexual position that no one really talks about anymore, and a lot of people. It's growing. I've never done it. I don't know anything about it, but I feel like it's good to push boundaries a little bit. Like you're getting ahead of him, and it's funny. It's funny that you're doing that.
It's funny
Rim
that
job.
you're rim jobbing.
It's like it means your company has a sense of humor. Like
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah.
And
Research
you're
in Motion.
promoting risque sex positions.
Or, just exploring
Just
your bodies.
exploring your body and eating people's buttholes.
All right. Hashtag rim jobs. Good.
I fucking killed that one.
Next one.
Next one.
Susan Boyle was releasing her album,
Okay.
and the hashtag was Susan Album Party,
Susan album party.
but it looks like it's SUS Anal Bum Party.
Anal bum party.
These make me laugh so hard.
Anal bum party. SUS anal bum party.
Yeah. Susan's Anal Bum Party. Why is that a good thing? Like I just told you.
Because it's anal bum
It is
party.
funny that these ones maybe I sit and laugh out loud.
What? That's gonna make people look at your album
Yeah.
because it's ridiculous and it's wrong. It's like that whole no publicity is bad publicity thing.
Okay.
People are gonna look at your album because it says anal bum party. They're gonna be like, "This is trending for that reason, but it's gonna help with you even for other reasons."
Right. Okay.
I love it.
All right. I think maybe some of these could probably get away with that same logic,
Okay.
but that's okay. Also, these make me laugh so hard. Like I read like autocorrect fails. I cry every time.
Cry
It's
at 'em?
so funny to me.
They're so
Yes.
funny.
It's hilarious. All right. This one. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
You want to foot fight?
I don't want to foot fight.
This one was by the Chester Literacy Festival.
Chester Literacy Festival.
So the hashtag is CLitFest.
Clit Fest. Clit Fest.
Hashtag CLitFest. I mean, it sounds like a fun girls' night or something.
You
I
know
don't
what that's going to do? That's going to drag people to the Chester Literacy Festival that would not have normally
Yeah,
gone.
now all these people are reading. All these dudes are reading more.
Yeah, these dudes are reading more because they think it involves, this person knows how to find the clitoris.
CLitFest. It just sounds like the name for like a feminist rally or something. Like
Clit Fest.
CLitFest.
That's a good one.
The lack of like intention here is what makes me laugh so hard. Is that they
They
didn't
don't
mean
think
to
about
put
it? Yeah.
anal bum party, but that's
Anal bum party. Clit Fest.
right. Oh my god. Okay. There. I don't even know what this is from, but the hashtag was supposed to be now Thatcher's dead. So now Thatcher would have
Thatcher.
had an apostrophe if you spelled it out, but
Yeah.
it can't. So it looks like now that Cher's dead, like,
That Cher's dead.
and it started some like rumor that she had died.
You know what that does though? That boosts Cher. Like people don't realize how much they care about Cher until they think she's gone.
And then they realize
and then
she's still there.
and it's like it's exciting because you think she's dead, and like she's alive, and then you feel really good about
And
it.
then you're like, I gotta listen to Cher while she's
Cher and
still
I gotta go
here.
to this clip party.
Yeah, you're Clit Fest.
Fest.
Are you going to an anal bum party or Clit
Or Clip
Fest?
Fest. You must choose.
Now, I just want to know what the tweets were of people that thought that's what it was. Like, now that Cher's dead, I'm gonna skydive or whatever. You know, like, what is that? What are they doing? Oh god.
Cher's dead. We can now have a Clit Fest.
In this last one, it's. I think that the crosshair is like anybody could use Twitter, or social media, right? Anywhere.
Anybody. It's a joy. It's free.
Yeah, and you could. I mean, like, it's interesting because you can get to other countries that way, which is a good marketing tool. But we have to remember that we don't all speak the same language. So there's a French hashtag, and
This is gonna be good.
I don't know how to say it, but it's LES is one word, obviously, and
Less.
and then BOCAGES is the other word, but you put them together, and it looks like lesbo cages.
Lesbo cages.
Which makes me laugh so hard. I don't know. I'm
This
sorry.
is like one of those false, like, who's putting all these lesbians in cages?
Right. That's like, maybe that's what. Then people were like upset. They're like, what? They can't do that? You can't put lesbians in cages.
It makes
It's not-
people, you know what?
It's a human rights
All I
issue.
hear is a hashtag that helps the cause, you know, for lesbians.
Getting those lesbians out of
Getting
cages.
them out of cages.
Yeah.
Making their lives better. It's a civil rights hashtag. That's what I feel.
Yeah. All right.
Lesbo cages.
Lesbo cages, if you take it seriously. I mean, maybe somebody, did a little bit more
You know what
research and was like,
probably
oh, it's a
happened?
French thing, and maybe they learned some French.
You know what probably happened? There was a bigot somewhere who wanted to put lesbians in cages, and he's like, well, now I can't do that. They just ruined my plan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This French company thwarted this man's
there was
plan to
a creepy
cage
dude out there
lesbians.
that's like, I want to put lesbians in cages and keep them away from everyone. Oh, damn it. I can't do that anymore. My lesbian cage plan has been foiled.
Lesbo cages.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cher, are you dead?
Now the chair's dead.
Now that Cher's dead, let's get some lesbo cages.
That's oh, sorry, those made me laugh really
Those are
hard.
good.
but Thank
Those are
you.
really
You
good
did a
ones.
good job. I think that was
Thank
really
you.
good. That was a good
I
top
try
five.
my best. I hope to see a card about that in about 10 minutes.
I like how you spun the lesbo cages. That was good.
Thank you, because someone might try to put lesbians in cages and now they can't.
Yeah. Now Mike Coletta says no lesbians in cages.
Just say no to Prop 69 to put lesbians in cages.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think everybody can get behind that stance.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I just nailed it. I feel really good about myself right now.
Good job.
I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm a tootin'.
Toot toot.
Toot, toot, toot. Anal bum party. I will see you all at the anal bum party.
That Cher's dead. Okay.
We're going to do the quiz?
Yeah, let's quiz.
I'm so excited for a quiz today.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah,
I
this was
found
the
it kinda
first
quickly.
cassette. No, the second cassette
Cassette?
tape I ever owned.
I did
First
have
cassette
I
tape
did
I
have
ever
a
owned was
CD.
Beatles Abbey Road. Second cassette tape I owned was...
We had Whitney Houston when she was bald.
You want to say them? Want to say who they are?
Yeah.
Say the quiz. Say what you found it. It's so good.
It is, which Backstreet Boy should you spend your life with?
Your greatest fantasy is about to become an even better fantasy. That's what the subtitle is.
It's because your greatest fantasy is just to sleep with one of them, but you actually get to spend this is more of a quiz for you, I feel like, because you get to spend your whole life. That's what you're
You don't want to marry a Backstreet Boy?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying every quiz we take when you're like, do we have to just sleep together?
Oh, yeah.
I'll make you breakfast. Shit like that,
Dude, I make good breakfast. You just don't know because you can't eat half
Because
of
I'm
my
allergic
breakfast.
to breakfast, yeah.
I
Okay.
make you bacon, though.
Which Backstreet Boy should you spend your life with?
The one who eats bacon.
Okay.
Pick a piece of 90s clothing. We got really, really baggy pants.
Baggy jeans.
We got some overalls. We got some jeans with pre-ripped holes. We got some sneakers. I don't know what they're called. What are those sneakers called?
Keds.
Keds. They have like a platform to them.
Yeah, sure.
We got a weird necklace that looks like a fence.
That's like one of those choker ones.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we used to have those.
And then we have a like...
It's a windbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to choose?
I'm picking windbreaker.
I was thinking windbreaker too.
Oh, do you want windbreaker? And I'll go choker because I had a lot of them.
You had a choker? I'm going to go I had a windbreaker. So
but it's like these plastic ones that you can get in a thing where they like stretch. I had them.
You had them?
Yeah.
What happened to all of them?
I still wear them at night.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's good. What's your favorite Backstreet Boys song? Everybody. Yeah. I want it that way. Show me the meaning of being lonely. Quit playing games with my heart. I'll never break your heart, or larger than life. That makes me larger than life.
Are you the AJ?
I mean, I feel like an AJ.
I feel like your voice is really.
But then I wake up like a Howie.
AJ-esque. Well, I hope you feel like a Timberlake one of these days.
Thank you.
Or a fat one.
The fat one?
NSYNC was better, right? I don't know.
That was Howie. Wasn't Howie the fat one? Oh, he was the Backstreet Boy. That was
Yeah, he's a Backstreet Boy.
What do you want to pick, Monica? Tell me your song you like, and I'll pick one that's different.
I'm going to go I Want It That Way.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I was going to go with Everybody because that was the one where they're dressed up like horror characters in the music
Oh,
video.
yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, it's back again.
You know a lot more.
I have that cassette. Choose a light snack. I don't like the name of that at all. Some of these don't look very light. We got that pretzel mix that has the...
It's Chex Mix.
Oh, there you go. Chex Mix. We got fruit. We got potato chips. They look like a sour cream and onion, maybe. We got a granola bar. And then we have a nut mix. And then we have popcorn. I'm going to go with chips.
I'm going to go popcorn, honestly.
Do you love popcorn more than anything?
I do really like popcorn. Not more than anything, but...
Where do you want to live with the Backstreet Boys? Can you describe
Ooh.
these houses to people for me, Monica?
Yeah, there's like a nice mansion. It looks, it's probably one story, but it's big. And there's a pool.
Ooh.
There's a skyscraper, maybe like a condo somewhere in the city. There's a nice rural, like in the mountains home. A lot of land there. There's a lovely little suburban, probably 2-story house. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then there's a real modern looking, big windows.
Big windows.
Kind of Beverly Hills looking.
I'm going pool house.
Pool house?
That's what I like. What are you going with?
I think I'm going to go with
What
this.
makes you larger than life?
This like suburban residential looking.
With flowers?
Yeah, with
I
the
like
flowers.
flowers.
It's a nice yard.
Oh, and then the last question is, am I? And the options are original, yeah, the only one, sexual, or everything you need.
Sexual.
Am I sexual?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You're going sexual?
Yeah.
I'm going to go, am I the only one?
Okay, that's good.
Thank you.
She likes to be real insecure. Am I the only one?
Okay, you don't have to keep saying that.
Sorry.
Pick a hairstyle. Bleach tips, buzzed, short bangs, spiked, middle part, long and flowing.
Ooh. Middle part.
I think I'm going to have to go long and
Me
flowing.
personally, but is this supposed to be on the boy or no?
I don't know. I'm going long and flowing.
Okay.
And what's your ideal date night? Oh, there's so many questions left. What's your ideal date night? Cocktails and conversation, ice cream and cuddle on the couch, home cooking, movies, fancy restaurant, or takeout and TV.
I feel like none of these are like...
Well, that's what the Backstreet Boys like, so you got to pick one.
Okay.
You got to spending your life with someone, Monica, is about compromise.
I think like home cooking's probably...
Home cooking?
Yeah.
I was going to say takeout and TV. No, I'm going to say ice cream and cuddle on the couch. Sorry. I mean, ideally, you'd do both of those things in one night. That's my ideal date. Choose a facial hair. And we got a full beard. We got like a pencil mustache and a chin strap. And then we got a goatee. Then we got nothing. And then we got another goatee that looks exactly the same as the other one.
No, it's got like a soul patch thing.
Oh, I guess that's true. What are you going with, Monica?
Scruffy. I'm going to go goatee with the soul patch, last guy.
Okay, I'm going to go full beard, obviously.
Okay.
Am I sexual? What's your favorite smell?
What the fuck?
What's your favorite smell? I think this is the last question. No, it's not. It's not the last question.
Oh my god! Just
Gasoline, rain, fresh air, coffee in the morning, or new book smell.
Gasoline.
I'm gonna go rain.
Okay.
Were you gonna go rain? And I took it from you.
Oh yeah, but
You
that's
fucking
okay.
asshole! What an idiot.
I'm gonna go fresh
You're
air
so
because
good,
that's what
Monica.
happens after it rains.
Fresh air.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen here. What's your favorite
doesn't rain
muscle
here.
on a man? Biceps, back, abs, legs, chest. Monica's voting chest.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna vote.
Don't think it's a vote.
I'm gonna vote back.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Who did you get?
I got Brian.
Oh, we got different ones.
Okay.
Three Brian's.
You should be with Brian. You know how to have fun and you don't care for fancy things in life. Thank you.
Oh.
Your taste in men sometimes skews a bit toward the country boy side. Okay. Tan skin, square jaw, jeans, and a tight t-shirt. Okay. You want a guy who's not afraid to get to get a little wild. And guess what? Brian wants to get wild with you.
Oh shit! You know who I got?
You. I did always kind of like Brian.
You know who I got?
No, I don't.
AJ McLean.
Oh, what?
You should be with AJ. He's got that dark, mysterious bad boy vibe you've secretly or not so secretly been into since high school. He says what he means
Mike
and what he
has secretly
says.
been into
And
bad
it makes
boys.
you weak in the knees. You're a sucker for that stare, that style, that voice. It's enough to make you want to throw away everything and start a new life in a leather jacket and sunglasses. And you totally should. I don't know about all that. Like, I don't know if I should leave my life behind for this man.
Well, but he's AJ though, and he's clearly the bad boy you've secretly wanted the whole time.
He's not really. This is the thing about this is it's not updated. He had a problem with alcoholism. He
yeah,
went to
he's
rehab,
a bad boy. I don't think you read that part.
and I'm hoping now he's a good boy.
Yeah, he can, and you can help make him better.
I don't know. Am I worthy?
I don't know.
Oh, that was fun.
Are you original?
Am I sexual? Am I the only one?
Yeah. That was good.
Am I sexual?
Oh, we're in the dark at this
Am I
point.
everything you need now, baby? Rock your body right, everybody. Brr. What's the charity? Yeah. Need
It
that
is-
charity sitting in the dark. Time for the charity, Monica.
You could have said charity part. That would have.
Charity Park.
Park? Oh, it is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Did you know that?
Really?
September. Yeah, because October is
month.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which I think gets a lot of attention, as it should. But prostate cancer is also a very prevalent thing in the male community, huh? So I picked two. There's a Prostate Cancer Foundation, which is just pcf.org. And then also the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which deals with a lot of different types of cancer. But both these websites are really liked because they have a lot of information. There's sections for people who just want to focus on prevention. There's sections for people who have recently been diagnosed, which I think is a really big, helpful thing when you want to find other people who are maybe going through similar things. And then there's also some other information and clinical trials and stuff like that on both of these, which I really liked. So it's preventcancer.org, and that one deals with all types of cancers, a lot of stuff about prevention and early detection. And then Prostate Cancer Foundation, which is just pcf.org, dealing specifically with prostate cancer.
That's really good.
Thank you very much.
It's a great job.
Thank you.
I would write that in a card, but we don't have time.
We don't have time.
No.
We can only make cards on the podcast because I made that before.
I'm going to make you a card later.
Okay.
Yeah, you're really like it.
All right.
You promise to like it?
Yeah.
Are you sure that anything I make you'll enjoy?
Well, as long as it's not mean, yeah.
It's never mean.
You're
You're the best.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too. It's Hug Bugs. I'll make you a card.
Make Monica a card, Hugbugs. She's done so many drawings and making things. Maybe you should make her a card once.
That's
Did you ever
true.
think about that, Hugbugs, huh?
Jesus.
Did you ever think about that?
You know,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get
whatever.
angry.
If you have time, that's fine.
I didn't mean to
I
get
would
angry.
prefer whatever you're gonna write in the card. Just put it on an iTunes review.
Ooh, good thinking.
How about that? 5 stars.
It's 5-star. You know what the best card drawing is? A 5-star review on iTunes.
Yeah, that is.
It's the best.
Can you just draw us 5 stars?
Yeah, try 5 stars. It'll be the best.
You guys are the best.
Thank you so much for joining us today, listeners.
Hug bugs. I love you.
I love you, Hug Bugs. Real quick question, though. Are you sexual?
Yeah.